Tired of feeling lost up in the world I'm living in. I don't know where I'm headed and I feel like giving in, yeah. Good morning, my friend. So today's video, I thought I would shake it up a bit and do a little bit of a day in the life of an independent creator, musician, just trying to figure it all out. And I'm also building a business as well right now. You know, life can be messy, and I wish more people on social media show the raw and honest side of things. That's essentially what I want to show in this video, is the process of what it's like to be figuring life out, because it's essentially the stage I'm in, you know? A recent college grad, technically I've been unemployed for several months, been trying to find a job, it's been tough. And so I'm kind of going back to the drawing board and trying to figure out a new plan of action. So that's what I want to show you today. Come on, let me take you through my day. All right, got my Chick-fil-A, let's go. In the afternoon, I'm gonna be working on some more stuff for YouTube. Got some new videos I'm working on, also releasing a new song, so stay tuned for that. Gotta do some prep work for that. All right, so I have just gotten to the library. I'm about to start working on my custom song business. The number one thing on my agenda today is to get these ads. Got to start filming. I shared I write custom songs for special occasions. I'm taking orders for Father's Day, and I'm trying to do some targeting and try to figure out, you know, making the best video possible. I'm going to be sending out cold emails. I was gonna do it manually, and then I discovered this new AI tool. So I'm gonna send out as many as I can to, you know, wedding planners, photographers, other creatives who might want like a custom song for their personal brand. Those are the three groups of people that I'm targeting right now. You know, business involves a lot of testing, involves some relationship building. And one of the things that I've learned is that you cannot always do what works for everybody else, especially, you know, I have a very niche business. I've had to do a lot of testing, you know, doing Facebook posts, Instagram content, running ads, sending different types of emails to get people to open it. Like, there's a lot of testing involved. A lot of the stuff I've tried has not worked. And so that's kind of what this process is trying to figure out what works and get me a consistent method so that I have an actual machine for getting clients. Because I don't want to just be, a lot of the past few years have been hard. A lot of it has just been me throwing spaghetti at the wall, working with different mentors, doing stuff, and it hasn't worked. And, you know, you do it for a while and you get nothing out of it, and then you're just left more frustrated than you were before. Welcome to business, my friend. Welcome to what it's like to be a creator. If you're a creator, or you're someone who understands what it's like to grind and try to figure this out, let me know in the comments below. I would love to see it, and for other people to see your story too. Alright, so now that I finished my work, I got some stuff done, didn't quite get everything I needed to get done. That's okay, this afternoon I'm going to work on some more stuff, but I got carpal tunnel, so I got to run to a doctor's appointment. But really fast, I wanted to encourage you, if you're going through a season of suffering, because I was listening to a podcast earlier today, this guy, his name is Bryce Crawford, you may have heard of him, but he made an episode about suffering. So maybe you're the kind of person who you're going through a season of suffering and you're like, does God understand me? Does he hear me? Does he get what I'm going through? I want to remind you, my friend, God does. He understands what you're going through. You know, he sent his son to die on the cross, Jesus, to be in the world. You know, the disciples, they suffered, right? God understands. He understands what it's like to suffer. So just be encouraged. If you're suffering, Jesus understands what you're going through. But how to get to this appointment. So let's go. That took a minute, took a little longer than expected, and that is what most of my days look like. They're kind of chaotic, but it's mostly just testing and trying to figure stuff out. It's a difficult season of life to be in. Do what works for everybody else, especially, you know, I have a very niche business. Not a whole lot of people are doing this, and so, you know, not everything that everyone else does necessarily will work for you if you're a creative or a business owner. You have to find what works for you, and you find what works for you by doing a lot of testing. You know, and then also, number one is a lot of rejection. Business involves a lot of rejection. You have to have thick skin. A lot of people are going to say no, but when you find the people that say yes, it'll be awesome. Trying to get those yeses, because when you get one yes, it changes everything. That's all we need, just that one yes. to get the ball rolling. So I'm back, eating lunch, taking a nap. And I really just wanted to say, I actually just had a crying session. If y'all be honest, this week has been rough, especially today and yesterday. I'm dealing with just a lot of difficult things, a lot of pressure, some stuff going on with my car, lack of finances. Like, there's just so many things, that you don't see. And that's the whole point of this video, right? I just wanted to be honest about where I'm at in life, and just show the real and raw, the process, what it's like to be on the come up, to be growing, just be struggling. I don't know. It's like I relate to people when they talk about their struggles and not just their highlights and, oh, my day was awesome and I did this and I got all this stuff done. Because guys, I'm gonna be honest, some days are just not productive. Today was one of those days. I just had a lot going on, a lot of stress, just needed to get some emotions out, took a nap. So today was a less productive day, but I did get a couple things done. I'm going to wrap up this video in a second at this point in my day. So there's not really much else to show you as far as my day goes. I just have some more stuff from YouTube, projects I'm working on. I just have to finish up sending out some cold email sequences. Took a lot longer than I thought to get set up, and then also finish prepping for my new release and some more YouTube videos. Before I end this video, I want to share a couple questions that I have written down on my goal sheet that help me determine if my day was successful. I'm not always great about remembering to look at these, but I want to share these questions with you because sometimes we beat ourselves up so often because our life isn't perfect. Things don't go our way. There's so many things that you can't control. Life is messy. So hopefully this will encourage you. So 4 questions. Did I show up today for my goals while trusting that God is working behind the scenes? Am I learning from mistakes and things that are not working? Am I positioning myself for opportunities? And lastly, am I taking care of myself and taking breaks as needed? Lord knows I did that today. Some days are like that. But if you can answer those 4 questions with a yes, which today I can, even though I didn't get as much done as I wanted, then it was a successful day. Success isn't always these big, grand things that you do. It's the little things that add up over time. And even if you're not perfect, you can still have a successful day. So be sure to subscribe. And also, if you joined this video and you want to see more behind the scenes video vlogs like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Would love to share more of this stuff with you. In my next video, stay tuned for that because I'm going to be talking about Bible verses that have changed my life and changed the way that I create. So you won't want to miss that video. Check out whatever YouTube has recommended on the screen here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.